Today we have exercise 18. We will not have any new techniques today to explain, but we will revise the previous two techniques. So, the two methods, the measuring perspective and the revolved plan view, method A, method B, for drawing accurately in two-point perspective. Okay? To revise it, we will draw this object. I will draw it first with the measuring perspective method, and then I will give you hints how to start the next one. Okay? So, now, with the measuring perspective method, you need to first correctly construct the drawing before you can start. And let me go over this construction very quickly to remind you how to do. So you start with the horizon line. Then you need to select the two vanishing points. And you can do that with either this ruler or this ruler for this method. So if you choose this ruler, you have to place it exactly on the line. And of course, here and here could be the vanishing point, but they will be too close to each other. So this is a bad idea. You have to move it down so to have sufficient space. And then extend the lines. Then in this case, the vanishing points will be more far away. Okay? So this ruler, you can use the 45-45. If you use this ruler, this line from the station point will be exactly in the middle. In this case, I used the 45 degree ruler because last time when I did the example, 2 classes ago, I used this ruler. So just to have more versions, okay? If we use this ruler, again we start this way and we move down as much as we need to put the vanishing points further apart. Or this way, okay? So this method, you can use both rulers. For the next method later, the revolved plan view, only this one. Okay? Just remember this difference. Now, the next step, after we find the two vanishing points and we are happy with the distance, we have to find the two measuring points. How did we do that? We measure this line, and the same distance, we put one measuring point. We measure this line, and we put the measuring point here. Now, because here we use the 45 degree ruler, the measuring points are of equal distances apart, okay? But with the other one, the 30-60 degree, they will be different. Okay, this point should be 90 degree. It's the station point. Then you need to select the ground line location, and we said before that it can be in many different locations. So the closer it gets to the horizon, the object that you will draw might get above the horizon. Some of it, part of it, which is okay if it's a very tall object. If you're drawing smaller objects, it is a better idea to draw it looking down at it, so below the horizon, not to go above. If it goes above, it will look like a tall building. Or, for example, a tall furniture. Okay? That is above your normal horizon level, okay? So, we are drawing a small object, so we need enough space here to not go above the horizon line. Then, after that, the ground line, okay? The ground line will cross with this line, and this point will be the 0, then we have to put rulers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know how much we need. From here the same, and from here up. After that, we start drawing the object that we want to draw. So we have a sketch of it here, and we look at the measurements and what we need to draw, and we will apply it there. So, what do we have here? So the first edge will be this, which means this, okay? Now, okay, how tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Now these details here, later we will consider them, okay? Now we consider the basic cuboid shape. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here. Now, I will take to the vanishing points from this point and from this point. To the vanishing point. And from number 6 also to the vanishing point. And from the other side, the same thing. Okay, now we have this piece here that is 3 centimeter. Then we have 1, then 2, then 1, then 3. So how do we find the locations of this point? We know, but this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point. Through the measuring points. So we have here the first one, 3. Okay. We count, because we are doing it from this side, so 1, 2, 3. But this 3 we will connect with this measuring point. Okay, don't make a mistake to connect it with this. So it's always the opposite. Okay, so from number 3 to the measuring point. I will not draw the entire line because it will get too overcrowded. So from number 3 it goes to the measuring point. Where it will intersect this line, we mark it, okay? Let me just put it here so you can remember where it's in here. So from number 3, going to the measuring point, it intersects this line here. Then we have, before I start drawing, let me do all this row. So we have 1 centimeter. So now from number 4, again to the measuring point, where it will intersect the line. Then we have what? 2. Okay? So, from number 6 to the measuring point, then we have what? Another 1 and another 3. So from number 7 to the measuring point, and then what? 8, 9, 10. From number 10, because we have 3. Okay? From number 10, again to the measuring point. Okay. Let me finish also with what I have on this row, and then we will start putting the objects up. So here we have 6 centimeter. So here we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From number 6 we will connect to that measuring point. Where it will intersect the line, here is the end. Now we will start putting the objects up, the height. Okay, now, these, for example, 3 objects, are they all the same height? Yes. Okay, the entire height, 6 centimeters, so all of them will have the same height. From here, 6 centimeters, we already found it, the height of it. Okay, if we consider it as a cubicle. So from here, also 6, so it will intersect with this line. So this is the height. Now, from all of these points, which is this point, this point, this, we will take to the vanishing point to complete our object. So we will take it to where? The vanishing points. Please be careful. when you start drawing the perspective, you take to the vanishing point, not by accident to take to the measuring point. The measuring point is just to find certain points through the ruler, okay? Be careful. This point also, I will take where? To the vanishing point. Okay. Let me delete this here extra line so they don't confuse later. So, what should we do next? Now, what do we have? Okay, so we have this object here. Later I will draw these details. Now let us find where is the location of this object, okay? Now this object, it has a height from this point 2 centimeter, also from this point 2 centimeter. But in the perspective, we don't know. So here we need to put lines up. So from here 2 lines up, from here 2 lines up. Let us do that, and then we will find the location. So, it's going to have a height of 2 centimeters, but this is here at the back. Do you see it doesn't start at the front line and it doesn't start here? So how do we find it? Well, we can find it from here one way. So for example, here we will count, this is the 6 centimeters, so another 2. So from this 2, we will take to the vanishing point. Then from here we will put the 2 lines up to see where it's located above this line. From here we will take to the other vanishing point and see where it will intersect here. Another way, I can do it from here. So I can do it from here and I can do it from here, okay? So let's try to do it from here because this is something we haven't done before, okay? So again, we have the extra 2 centimeters. Now I will take this to the vanishing point. To the vanishing point. Now, I will extend this line up. Where it will intersect. Where it will intersect this line. Now, from here, I want to see where it will intersect those 2 lines. So I will take this to the vanishing point. It will intersect here and here because both objects are the same height. So we found the location from here. So from the from the first edge we put 2 centimeters, then take to the vanishing point, then extend this line, then take it to the other vanishing point, see where these 2 will be located. Now, we need also to know, now, these objects are 2 centimeters in. They're not starting here, they're starting here. So this is here, from here to here, 2 centimeters. So how can I find it here? So from here to here, how can I find it, okay? Through the measuring points. How the measuring points? Well, we will measure. So it starts from the front, 2 centimeters in. So from here, I will measure 2 centimeters. So 1, 2, okay? Now, pay attention to these details, okay? So from number 2 here, I will do what? Take it to this measuring point to see where it will intersect this line. Now from here, we will take it up. You see this line here, the height that we need, we will take it up, or this line actually, this line we need, this line here. So we will take this up. Let me actually draw it so you can see. So from the ruler line to the measuring point, see where it will intersect here. From here up, it will intersect this line here. Now from this point to the other measuring point, sorry, to the vanishing point. So from this point to the vanishing point. So it will go and intersect here and here. And if we follow it, it will be this way, okay? So this line and this line is what I need. So we found it from the bottom, okay, up. Otherwise, we cannot tell what is the distance here, okay? Okay. From this point, there will be, the object will go down, so there will be a down extended, and it's hidden behind this, the rest of it. Now, in your drawing, it will not look exactly like this. It depends on, first of all, did you use the 45 degree ruler? You can use the other one. Okay, but you will have a different drawing. The location, again, okay, this will affect the final result. So, now here, from this point, because this is open, okay, so we need to delete these lines here, and these lines, and from this point, and this point, we will take to the vanishing point. Okay, so this here is an opening, and this is here an opening. Now, but this object will go up. Now we already found their height, okay? And we already found where this point is, this point, this and this. So let us extend lines up from here, from here. Okay, now since we found this point already, and this point, and this, and this, we will take to the vanishing point, going through this point, and see where it will intersect here, okay? We could have done it the opposite way. We could have, if from here we found the location of this height, this 2 centimeter, then first we will have this, then we will draw this. So there is more than one direction you can use and method. So from here to here, from this point to this point, now, from this point, this point, this point, this point, this is where they intersect these lines. If you take them, they should connect, but if you take them, they should meet the vanishing point, okay? If your drawing is correct. So this line here should go actually to the vanishing point, okay? Now, let me delete here these lines so you don't visually get confused. These are the hidden lines at the back. So, what we see here at the front, let me just darken them so you can see better. This is clear, more clear now. Okay. Okay. So these two objects, we already made them. Now, what is left to do? We have this object here, in between these two. Okay. So it starts from this point and this point. So this needs to be connected and going to the vanishing point, okay? Now this object, it's 1 centimeter up. So how can we find this 1 centimeter now, okay? Because this is also towards the back. So we need to either from the front find it, or from here, or there is an easier way. What did we learn before in the past? Splitting of surfaces. So if you imagine that this is here a surface, like a rectangular surface, how? Because this is here from here to here, 2 centimeters in reality. So we want the half. How do we find the half? Diagonal from here to here, diagonal from here to here, and this is the 1 centimeter. Okay? So, what you learned before, if it's applicable, apply. So, I could have done it in a different way. I could have done it for finding it like we found this height from here or from the front, but it will take more time. So if there is an easier way or quicker way, do it. Okay? So here, splitting in half through the diagonals, then this point has to go where? To the vanishing point. This is the location. Okay? Now, from this point, going where? To the other vanishing point to complete the object. This will be hidden line, so we will make it dotted or we will remove it. What is this line here not visible? Okay. Is there anything else left to draw here? No. This is it, I guess. So, we finished this object using this method. Now, if we want to draw it using the second method, the revolved plan view, how did we approach that? Okay? So I will not draw it completely. I will not draw it completely. You will continue, but I will start. So let me delete this one. Actually, we have to delete everything. Huh? So what did we do with the second method? The first thing we draw is the what? Picture plane line. Picture plane line, okay? Let me draw it lower because I will not draw the entire object to be more comfortable for me. Picture plane line, okay? What is the first thing you have to do with the second method, the revolved plan view? First of all, you can use only this ruler, not the other one, because we deal here, we have to take this object, draw it from the top, and then rotate the plan view 30, 60 degree. So we can only use the 60 and 30 degree ruler, okay? So, I have to draw this as a top view. First, before I draw any details, okay, I will draw, okay, let me find the 30, 60. First, do I need it from here, the 30, or from here, or the opposite way? Okay, so this needs to be decided. If here is the 30, then here will be, for example, the 60. I will draw the rectangle. Now, what measurements do we have? We have here 6. Okay, so we need to count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example. Okay, so if this is the 6 here, parallel to this. Okay, now this one, how much? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. So from here we need 10. We need it actually longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then we connect Now, after that, we start drawing the details. So we have what? This object is 3 centimeter. Okay? 3 centimeter. 1, 2, 3. Then we have what? 1 centimeter. Okay? Space. Then we have what? 2. 1, 2. Then another 1 centimeter space. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. From the top, what else do we have? You can, of course, as I said before, draw a small sketch here of the top or plan view before you translate it to there, or immediately, okay? But be careful of the details. Now, inside here, this object starts at 2 centimeter, okay? So, from here, 1, 2. From here, I will take the line and see where this is located and this, okay? Now, these two objects end at the back, so they're all of it here till the back. Great. What else do we have? We have this object. This object also starts in the same line like this. So it starts at the same line, so we will have to put also here, okay? What is different about them only? The heights. So these two are 2 centimeter high, and this one is 1 centimeter high. But they start at the same line, okay? The same line. Now, what else do we have? This here, from the sides. I forgot about them. So this is here, from here to here, 1 centimeter, and the height of it also. So 1 by 1. But this is here inside 1. So 1, and then we have to put the line. And from here, the same thing. 1, and we have to put here a line also. So we have this object here, which is this, that go at, so it starts like this, then it goes at an incline, but the real object ends here at this line, okay? But this is here the inclination. From the top, we will see this line, and we will see this line, the first one here, the second one here, okay? So, what else do we have? That's it, basically. So this is the top view of this object. And this is here 30, 60. It can be the opposite. It can 60 here or 30 here, okay? So I want to see some students try like this, some students try like that for experimentation. After that, what? You need to find the picture plane points, the 2 points. Again, what you need to be careful about. So here we will have a line down, okay, down. And this line, you need to be careful. If you put 60 here and 30 here, so the ruler has to be also the same way. So this line must be parallel to this line, very important. This line parallel to this. You cannot do it like this, except if the 30 is here or and the 60 here, okay? So be careful that the lines are parallel, okay? And this one will be again 90 degree. Now, bad idea to put the 2 points here and here because they will be too close together, okay? So I said you need to take this distance times 2, and then this will be the station point down here, okay? The station point. After that, you will extend the lines, find the 2 points here, the picture point 1, P1, P2, then the horizon line. You need to draw the horizon line. The horizon line, please, not everybody to draw it close to here. You can try experimenting, starting with the horizon low, then the ground line. You need to experiment with the distances, okay, so you can learn. Then wherever the horizon line is, from this picture main points, we will take down. This will be VP1, vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2. Then the ground line needs to be selected, okay? Depending on where you want to put it, far away, close to the horizon. And then you will start connecting the points to the station point, and then straight lines down, and continue the drawing, okay? So what I wanted to show, just the top view, how to approach it, because this is important. The rest, according to what I explained the previous class. Now, let me delete this. There is also something else I will give you today. These here, practice exam questions. They have 5% mark, so you must do it if you don't want to lose the 5% mark, okay? So, you will see an object here and another object here, like this, okay? But different objects. You need to draw this one 2 times and this one 2 times. This one with the 2 methods, A and B, and this one with the 2 methods A and B, okay? According the measurements, according everything, scale 1 to 1, okay? So you will have here 4 sheets for this one, the practice exam questions, because you will get in the exam questions like this, okay? These kind of questions. So you need to practice, the more the better. So 4 sheets, this is your homework. The other homework, 2 sheets, to draw this example again 2 times using both methods, okay? Now, let me hand out the sheets.